So this week it's a little bit different. On Tuesday I took a spontaneous trip to London with my mum. We went to see Trinny Woodall in conversation with Elizabeth Day at the Barbican Centre. So it is Tuesday and we've got a little bit of an unusual Tuesday today. Me and my mum, bit of a spontaneous last minute, decided that we're going to go and see Trinny Woodall in conversation with Elizabeth Day at the Barbican Theatre. So we've sacked off work a little bit early and we are waiting at the train station with an iced coffee, ready to get the train into London. So we're excited. We're going to have a bite to eat, mother and daughter day, and then head our way over to the Barbican. Are you looking forward to it?
I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'll be really nice. So we'll take you on our journey with us. So we made it, we're off the train, and now we've come to Drake & Morgan, which is one of our favourite places to come to. So we're going to have a bite to eat. We've got a very nice glass of rosé, nice and cold, and then we'll make our way over to the Barbican Theatre where we're seeing Trinny and Elizabeth. What are you looking forward to most?
I guess because Trinny's written a book, that's really of interest to me, and kind of the process. And I know that Elizabeth Day is into books, so I think that.
Yeah, and it'd be interesting really. So is it like about Trinny but Elizabeth's interviewing her? Or is it about Elizabeth?
I think it's about both of them.
Ah, it'd be interesting.
And I think it's about being fearless.
Be very interesting. Two people that we are quite inspired by, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. We will take you along with us.
About dressing for tonight. Because not only did I know I was going to be interviewing my style icon, but I knew that this was going to be an incredibly well-dressed audience. And I was not wrong. It was so lovely to see so many of you here. We are here, of course. Fantastic Trinny Woodall!
So it's now the next day. Wanted to vlog at the end of yesterday, but we were getting to the train station. There was then massive delays with our trains, and so we were feeling very smug, thinking that we'd got back in time for an earlier train and that we weren't going to go back too late. But then trespassers on the line just screwed up the whole journey home. So I've just wanted to reflect on last night today. So we had a fantastic time. Do you know, first of all, it was just really nice to leave work, get on a train, go to another place and just experience something a little bit different for a Tuesday evening. The Barbican Centre is fantastic, such a unique building, and the courtyard outside. I will just never get over how sociable and inspiring just being in London is. Just people were out for drinks and dinner and just mooching around, so different to lots of other cities. And where we live. So I just always love London and just having a little look around. Anyway, great to see Elizabeth Day and Trinny Woodall. So I have listened to lots of Elizabeth Day's podcasts. I've really enjoyed the aspect of which she comes at those podcasts from, and the people that she's spoken to and the conversations that she's had. So it was really interesting to see her live. And Trinny, I mean, she's been a face on the TV since I was young, and so I've always known about her. And my mum actually introduced me to the Trinny London makeup just before the first lockdown. We went to Phoenix, which was one of the flagship stores, and we had a makeup artist go through colour matches for us. And so I have been aware of Trinny makeup, and I do use a lot of the products really frequently, every day. For quite a long time. So it was just really interesting to see her. I follow her on Instagram, and I find the amount that she shares quite inspiring, although it looks like such hard work. So firstly, both looked phenomenal. Trinny in the yellow dress, my goodness, I would have done anything to have had her hand that down to me at the end of the evening. Nice to listen to two sort of inspiring females who are all about sort of empowering each other. Was really interesting. It was interesting to hear about struggles that Trinny had earlier on in her life, and the passion and enthusiasm she has got for still learning. She's 59 and still feels like she's on a precipice of developing and finding out about new things, and is in no way ready to hang up her coat at all, which is really great to see. She talked about how she was sort of finding herself in her late 20s and her 30s and even into her 40s, and then into her 50s she found a new lease for life, I guess, and a new passion and something that she wanted to focus on. And so as a female who has had a child and is now looking at that sort of next chapter with a bit more freedom, that was really inspiring to see. Also sat with my mum, who is in her 60s and is nowhere near finished yet either. You know, she's writing her novel and is absolutely still inspired by so much. It's really nice to see that that's what women have got to look forward to, and men, but obviously this was a female empowerment evening. So we obviously brought the book home, which is fantastic. I really like this, and actually as a teacher of makeup, which is like face shapes and contouring and colour matching, this is really great. So I'm going to introduce this to my students. What I really love, and that Trinny showed us very early on in the talk, is that she actually doesn't like the purple cover because she doesn't like that it's got her face on it. She wants everyone to take the cover off and use that as like a coffee table book, and I really love that yellow. So I'm really pleased to have got that home as a reminder of the evening. So yeah, really great. These talks seem to happen fairly regularly at the Barbican Centre. I think it's as a part of a company called Fane. And so yeah, just a lovely thing to do, really inspiring evening, and just really lovely to spend time with my mum and for us to listen to two women who had lots of inspiring things to talk about. So I hope you enjoyed coming on that journey. Little bit of a spontaneous and different Tuesday evening, definitely for me. And I will look forward to sharing more of these different, possibly spontaneous things that I do in the future. If you haven't, give me a thumbs up for the content. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and I will look forward to taking you on more of my journeys.